and welcome.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for suggesting New Year's traditions around the world.
Today is Curiosity Chill, where we pull a subject together to study. And this is today's subject. It is New Year's traditions around the world.
Oh, wow. You're convincingly a spokesperson for the world. Team, we've got a little poll to start the stream off, and we'll do another one at the end of the stream where we'll decide what we'll study together next week. But first, we got to decide, what is your preference? Shall we learn 40 ways to celebrate New Year's around the world, or New Year's around the world? That's a long one.
It is.
Or 35 New Year good luck traditions. Mm-hmm. What's your vibe, team? You want to learn about 40 ways to celebrate or 35 good luck traditions? Let me know. We'll jump into whichever is your preference. 1 in the chat for those New Year's celebrations, and 2 in the chat for the New Year's good luck. And happy 2022, everybody. You did it.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah.
We're living in the future.
Yeah.
The hype train. Oh, it's coming. What's up, Jaden? How you doing? Welcome back for 15 months, my friend. And Jasmine95 is back for 30 months. And Happy New Year, everyone. And happy 10 years, Bryan and Amelia. It is true. Amelia and I are today celebrating our 10-year anniversary together.
What?
We have been dating and together for a decade now. Wow. And married for 3 of those years. Well, what's up, Bark? How you doing? Bark Ruffalo, you know I love your username. Thank you for supporting our streams. We're grateful for you being here with us. Thank you for your nice message, and thank you for 21 months of support. And Vishelia, my friend, back for 44 months.
What?
Thank you for the positivity. And Ronef back for 44 months as well.
Whoa.
Holy moly.
Welcome back,
This
friends.
is a pretty close race here, team. So if you haven't voted in the poll yet, type a 1 or a 2 to influence this poll on stream. If we will start with 40 ways to celebrate New Year's around the world, type a 1. And if you want that New Year's good luck, type a 2 into the chat.
Oni says that we are considered professionals after 10 years, so we're professional
partners.
Professional partners.
Look at us. Look at
Aww,
us.
I like that.
I like it. That's a good look.
Blue Crusher, thank you so much for the gift subs to Leon Maxwell and Stealth Mastery.
Yo, and can I just say thank you to my awesome moderator team and our lieutenants. We got a beautiful team of amazing humans, some mammals like you've never seen, that help us moderate our chat on Twitch and help us out on our Discord. And thank you to our lieutenants and moderators. Thank you guys for being with us.
Yes.
Pieces of Eden's back for 10 months in a row. Appreciate you. Thank you for those 10 gifted subs for those 10 months. Yo, that's big love. Can we get some big hugs flowing through the chat?
Big
Welcome,
hugs.
everybody.
Woo-hoo.
Big hug. There it is. It's sparkly on screen. And Amy Versus giving out 10 gift subs as well. Y'all.
Thanks, Amy.
That's a decade worth of gift subs. Thank you. If you got one of those gift subs from Pieces of Eden or Amy Versus, please thank them and check out the starter kit. ! Starter kit will show you the way to our beautiful Discord, which, by the way, is a great place to host artwork if you would like to participate in our what month is it? January. I guess this is a good time for a New Year's stream. Our January art prompts. Amelia and I have just posted those up on Twitter and Instagram. We encourage you to participate in as many days or as few as you want. Feel free to combine them. Feel free to use any creative medium. Basically, it's just a daily prompt to get the creative juices flowing. Mm-hmm. So we started off with Rewind, Botanical, Reflection, and today is Golden.
Aww.
Stay golden. All right, team. This panel is down below the video if you want to check it out. It's also on both Amelia and I's Twitter and our Instagrams. We will be checking those out and resharing your artwork, so thank you for using hashtag January Dechart on social media. We also check out the Dechart Games hashtag pretty much every day. And Daydreamer.
Aw, Daydreamer.
Daydreamer.
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs
Thank you.
Well,
That's
friends.
so kind of you. We're really grateful for your support, and it looks like we're going to go with 40 ways to celebrate New Year's around the world, but because so many of you are hyped about that good luck too, we're going to we're going to do a speed round. I'm going to try to get as much of this in as we possibly can. So that
All
means
right.
I'm going to have to stop talking. But I do have to tell you one thing. Holy cow, we're starting Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition is coming up on Saturdays. That's going to be this weekend beginning. We continue Horizon Zero Dawn. Probably 2 more streams of the main quests of Horizon Zero Dawn. And then we're going to look into the DLC Frozen Wilds before jumping into Forbidden West starting February 20th. I'm so excited. This game is absolutely so hype, and I am ready for it.
Also, this coming Friday is going to be our first Dechart Games Club, where we're going to be breaking down and digging deep on the games that we love the most, talking about why we love them, what makes them so special, what we could change about them if we could, and basically why we love these games so much. So come and join us as we talk about Detroit Become Human.
I think you all will have something to say about that. That'll be a lot of fun. And again, thank you for your generous support, team. ZYX, thank you for being here for 19 months in a row. Let's jump into our first article for today, which is, of course, 40 ways to celebrate the New Year traditions around the world. And let's say thank you to our mods as they drop this link in the chat. This one is on greenglobaltravel.com, and the mods will share the link if you want to read ahead or read it later or, double check my pronunciation. How can we zoom in? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that more people celebrate New Year's around the world than any other holiday? But of course, that doesn't mean we all celebrate the same way. How I celebrate the New Year, watching the NYC countdown on television, kissing at midnight, champagne toasts, and fireworks, may be relatively commonplace in the United States. But the New Year customs vary widely in different cultures around the world. Each country seems to have its own unique New Year's celebration, with different customs for ensuring health, wealth, and happiness, and luck in the coming year.
As we learn more about the various New Year's celebrations around the world, we may discover strange cultural twists that seem foreign to us. But these unique variations in the way people celebrate the New Year are part of what makes exploring the world so great.
Hold the phone! Dilger, thank you for this 10th anniversary gift. That is incredibly generous.
Oh my God!
And I'm going to tell you literally right now what's going to happen with that gift, Dilger. We are going to go buy ourselves some fresh fish and make our own sushi tonight.
Yes, we are.
Let's go. Dilger, what a beautiful gift.
Wow,
thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Dilger.
That's going to help us out. I think we're going to have to get some sake, too, looking at that. And Western Dakota, thank you for the gift sub to Noodles. Appreciate that. Sorry to interrupt, but that's an incredibly kind gift.
So, let's take a look at some of the more interesting New Year's traditions around the world and see how people will be ringing in the new year. Who knows? Maybe we can find something fun along the way to adopt into our own New Year celebrations. Okay, 2020 is gone, and so is 2021.
All right, here are ways to celebrate New Year traditions. Number 1, celebrate at home.
Number 2, New Year's foods. You just keep going down, and it's going to tell us. Yes.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
How to celebrate the New Year at home. The home plays an important role in many countries' New Year's traditions, which can involve everything from intense cleaning sessions, that's me, I love to clean for the New Year, and inviting special guests. Regardless of how it's done, home is where many people celebrate New Year's Eve and day. England.
For good fortune in the newly arrived year, Brits believe the first guest to enter through the front door should be a young, dark-headed male bearing gifts, such as bread to be full, salt to be wealthy, and coal to stay warm. Hey, Brits, is that true?
Is that true, Brits? Because I'll tell you what, we had a guest visit, and
That is not a thing.
she didn't bring us any bread.
Rejected.
Is it? I don't know. The Brits in Jericho are not pleased. All right, we'll try this one on. We'll try this one on for style.
Literally never heard of it.
In Japan, Oshogatsu is celebrated with family, which both clean and decorate the entire house together. Then, natural decorations such as pine branches, plum blossoms, and bamboo play a special role in preparing for the New Year celebration. But what about Denmark?
Okay, wait. I have to know. Japan. Is there anyone here from
anyone
Japan
tuning in from Japan
that
wants
agrees with this?
Can you confirm or deny that? Okay, all the Brits are like, that didn't happen. We're not off to a strong start here, team.
No.
The Japan one is correct.
Oh,
okay, so
that's good.
Galen Muir says they also go to temple for New Year's even though many Japanese people are not really religious. Interesting. This is cool. I'll tell you what, if any of these ring extra true or extra false to you, please raise your hand and let us know. Mm-hmm. Do we have anyone tuning in from Denmark who can tell us about this one?
As a sign of friendship, people save their old dishes in order to break them on each other's front doors. Residents will allow these broken dishes to pile up in order to show who has the most friends.
Okay, I'm coming over to your house in Denmark. I got some old plates. I'm going to show you my friendship. Is anybody in Denmark can recognize this tradition? This is called greenglobaltravel.com, and in Germany that's done for weddings. Okay, I've definitely heard of breaking a plate or a glass for a wedding tradition. Pop Kaki, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you so much, Pop.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if my friends came over and broke their old plates on my doorstep.
Yeah,
that'd be
make
all
sure
right.
I'm wearing boots when I go to, eventually clean them up.
Yeah, do we have anyone who is familiar with Chinese traditions? To symbolize happiness and good luck in the new year, Chinese celebrants paint their front doors red. In general, red colors New Year's Eve in China with red packets of money for children, red rackets for married couples, and red lanterns.
Ah.
Although in my experience, Chinese New Year is a totally different time of year. I'm beginning to doubt this article just a little bit, team. I would ask our Chinese friends.
I mean, maybe they do this on
all New Year's?
Yeah, I don't know.
Twitch is banned in China, so if you're in China and you're listening right now, I know you're a deviant. Puerto Rico! In addition to cleaning their homes, as the Japanese do, Puerto Ricans clean everything. The car, the garden, even the streets. They also have a practice of throwing buckets of water out the window in order to do away with bad juju of the last year.
All right, anyone from Puerto Rico agree with this?
Yeah.
You do clean all the things?
You do clean all of the things? I'll tell you what.
Oh, this is true. Okay.
Okay, this is nice. This is nice. I definitely think that starting the year off with a clean space makes a big difference for me.
Oh, yeah. I really like doing that.
How about South Africa?
All right. Some South Africans, particularly those in the neighborhood of Hillbrow in Johannesburg, take cleaning house for the new year to an entirely new level. Throwing old furniture and appliances, like fridges, from the windows of tall buildings somehow help to make the new year bright. It's actually a very serious health hazard there.
Yeah, Tim, we can't be throwing fridges out the window. I guess at least it's convenient if you do it on one day, then everybody knows, like, be careful.
Yeah.
Look up on New Year's Day. Celebrating New Year's Eve with food traditions. How about... All right, so type a 1 in the chat.
Sounds terrifying.
Happy New Year! Oh, man. How to celebrate? Okay, type a 1 in the chat if you celebrated New Year's at home.
Yeah.
Let's see who celebrated New Year's at home this last year, and that would make a lot of sense given the world condition. Direct hit. And then let's see. You can also type a 2 in the chat if you celebrated with some New Year's Eve food traditions. Food is used to celebrate the new year around the world. In many countries, eating the right thing has a strong influence on next year's outlook. Many of New Year's traditions are delicious, but they don't necessarily make a lot of logical sense.
In Louisiana, the New Year's food tradition that this person grew up with was Cajun-style black-eyed peas and cabbage, which will deliver health and wealth over the next 12 months. Even after 12 years of living and working abroad, this person has never stopped celebrating New Year's with this dish.
Okay. And in Brazil, there are lentils that are the alimentos do dia for Brazilian New Year celebration. The legume can come in different forms, such as soup, to help with finances in the new year. And then before midnight, they believe people should also eat 7 raisins. Because why not?
All right, any friends from Brazil can confirm or deny this?
Yeah, confirm or deny this 7 raisin thing. I would easily eat seven raisins.
Oh, they also eat lentils in Italy.
Ah, there you go. Okay, this will be cool. We can connect these traditions around the world.
And Cal Caesar can confirm they are Brazilian and they do eat lentils because it's said to bring good luck.
All right, thank you, Cal Caesar, for confirming that. And the raisins rise up.
And the sleeper bun also confirms.
All right, thank you very much for your friendship, friends. Come break a plate on each other's doors.
All right, Austria. The New Year's food tradition in Austria comes twofold. First, there's finding a lucky charm that has been hidden inside a suckling pig. Then it's on to dessert of peppermint ice cream, which somehow represents economic windfalls in the coming year.
All right, anybody from Austria want to confirm that? And does anybody want to dare me to click the link that says hidden inside a suckling pig?
No, thank you. No, thank you. Hard no.
You sure?
Yeah, no.
All right, my beautiful wife, can you read about France being of French origin?
All right. The French are known for their... Excuse me. The French are known for their food. On New Year's Eve, edible opulence steals the show in the form of Les Révolutions de la Saint-Sylvestre, I think.
Yeah, right.
Partiers will feast for hours on foie gras, goose or turkey, oysters, and of course plenty of champagne. The top flight fare is meant to signify wealth in the coming year.
Okay.
All right, so they go all out.
They go all out. I'm not surprised to hear the French are going all out with the food on New Year's. That makes sense. And Spain loves food too, but they got a challenge. A challenge in speed eating.
A challenge in speed eating. Spain's New Year's food traditions require that people eat 12 grapes at midnight on New Year's Eve, one for each time the clock chimes. Otherwise, the New Year's superstitions suggest that you'll miss out on extra good luck for the coming year.
I don't want to miss out on good luck.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay,
Switzerland.
So, Spain, is this true? Do you eat the 12 grapes?
12 grapes. Is this true?
In 12 seconds.
You have to eat 12 grapes in 12 seconds.
And you always picked small grapes?
Hey, Melwith, that's a very good idea to take the smallest grapes. I think so. Hey, Switzerland, can our friends in Switzerland tell us about this? In a strange cultural twist, the Swiss do not actually eat their New Year's treat. Instead, they simply drop whipped cream on the floor and leave it there. Obviously, this means riches is coming to you. Is this true? I know we have at least one Swiss friend here right now, and I'm looking for you in the chat.
Do you drop whipped cream on the floor?
Why do you drop whipped cream on the floor? That's for some good luck, of course. It means that we're going to have some riches coming our way. And in Estonia says, how Estonians make it to midnight on New Year's Eve awake is even a mystery. They could be in a food coma. Tradition dictates that the holiday should be celebrated with a lucky number of meals. Wow, okay, holy cow. Whoa, what is this? Lucky number of meals, either 7, 9, or 12 trips to the table.
Oh my gosh.
12 trips to the table? You can have as many meals as you choose, and you are said to have the strength of that many men, or however many meals you choose, you're said to have the strength of that many men or women.
Yes.
So if you eat 12 meals, do you have the strength of 12 men or women?
12 tiny dishes.
I will have the strength of 100 very, very tiny meals.
So, which country celebrates New Year's first? Despite the Gregorian calendar being globally recognized, many countries follow different timetables. Some cultures observe New Year's on a different day.
Yes.
As weird as it may sound, not really. There are some debate as to which is the first country to celebrate the New Year.
In India, while January 1st is certainly celebrated there, the New Year celebration in India actually has many different dates. Rangali Bihu is the most popular. It is celebrated in mid-April on the first day of the Hindu solar calendar, but the specific day of celebration changes from region to region.
Ah, that's interesting.
Do we have any friends tuning in from India or from Egypt to let us know what they think about this?
In Egypt, the New Year's Day celebration changes according to the moon. But unlike other countries that go on the lunar route, here the festivities do not begin until a crescent moon is sighted. Cool.
Whoa, very cool. In Cambodia, another country that celebrates a new year in April, Cambodia has a 3-day-long holiday that is dictated by the end of the harvest season. It follows the same lunar calendar as India, in which the new year begins when the sun enters the sign of Aries.
Israel. The Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah brings the new year in early autumn, as does the Islamic New Year, usually in late September. Many Orthodox Christians in Israel celebrate New Year's on the 1st of September.
And yes, it is live Scottish Tino. Otherwise, I couldn't turn my glasses upside down as I'm doing just now. Anyone in Bali? Tell me, many East Asian cultures use the lunar calendar to determine New Year's Day, but some parts of Indonesia use a special Saka calendar, which puts the holiday on a different date than China's lunar system. It's typically more of a somber affair, usually primarily as a day of rest rather than celebration. And Samoa. There are 39 time zones in the world. Based on the international dateline, the islands of Samoa and Kiribati are the first places on Earth to reach the Gregorian calendar's New Year on January 1st.
Ah, cool.
As for the last country to celebrate New Year, though not technically a country, that would be the U.S. territories of Baker Island and Howland Island, two uninhabited wildlife refuges located about halfway between Hawaii and Australia.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you what, I did not know those places even existed. I have never even heard of Baker's Island.
Oh, and Kiwi K is asking for the starter kit because
Yeah.
they're new to the channel.
Check it out.
Exclamation point starter kit will give you the starter kit, which will take you on a tour all around our Discord and how to use Twitch. So check it out, and thank you for asking.
Yeah.
And welcome.
I need to probably update that starter kit, so that'll be a task to clean house for the new year.
Traditional New Year's clothing.
Ooh, look at this beautiful clothing.
Gorgeous. Love it. When celebrating the new year, many cultures take the opportunity to get dressed up in whimsical or dapper fashions.
All right, type a 1 in the chat if you got dressed up for New Year's this year. We certainly did.
Yes. Most of these New Year's clothing choices are wrought with meaning, and occasionally they're for a good laugh or two as well. In the Philippines, for New Year's, round is all the rage. People eat round foods, carry coins in their pockets, and wear clothing with lots of polka dots. The round shape symbolizes money, and it is believed to boost your finances for the new year.
Aha! And in Vietnam, the Vietnamese wear brand new clothes to bring in the new year with a fresh start. These clothes are not the modern Western styles that most people wear in their daily life, but rather a traditional outfit called an eo dai, featuring a long gown worn with trousers. And Russia! Surely we have some friends tuning in from Russia. In a throwback to the Soviet era, most of Russia, except for Russian Orthodox Christians, celebrate something similar to Christmas at New Year's. Grandfather Frost visits at midnight to leave presents while the kids aren't looking. Christmas was actually banned in Russia during Soviet times, so New Year's took its place.
Ah, interesting.
Aha, very interesting indeed. And Dyslexicon, welcome back for 22 months and 222. 2-2. And Amy Versus, thank you for those cheers with Re3. It's good to see you. And Sola800, thank you for subscribing. I see Caravan Tansever, thank you for using your Prime. And Hiera, welcome back for 11 months. I'm glad you can catch the stream. Thanks for being here. I see Kai Wright is back with 3 months of support, saying you two are the cutest couple. Oh, and a blessing. You're so sweet. Appreciate you, Kai. And Elenia, welcome back for 3 months, my friend. Thank you for joining. Tell me about Italy, Amelia.
Italy. Like the Vietnamese, Italians wear new clothes to ring in the new year. As with the Russians, it's time for presents, with each gift things like honey, gold, money, and lamps, symbolizing something specific for the receiver. The gifts are serious business. Can I have any Italians confirm or deny this gift giving?
Confirm the gifts, Italians. I see you there. And how about Turkey?
It isn't true.
I guess it depends.
I guess it depends.
You've never heard about exchanging gifts on New Year's. In Turkey, wearing red underwear at midnight on New Year's Eve is crucial. crucial
Crucial.
to bring good luck in the coming year. For that matter, the tradition is also observed in other countries, including Italy, Spain, and Mexico. Tell me, friends, everybody wearing some red bloomers right now for some good luck? It's traditionally a lucky color at this time of year, so, anybody knows how... Does that make sense? I don't know. Just a whole bunch of blank faces staring at each other, everybody being like, I forgot my luck.
Since when is red underwear crucial? Since now, Dave.
It's
Since
hilarious.
now. Brazil.
All right, Brazil.
Taking the idea of lucky New Year's underpants even further, in Brazil, Ecuador, Bolivia, and Venezuela, the color of underwear helps to determine the wearer's specific successes for the next year.
Yo, I did not have this on my bingo card. I did not think we were going to get here, team.
Red brings love. Yellow brings money. Green brings luck, and so on. Local markets will be festooned with colored underpants leading to the new year.
Oh, that's amazing. I have a sneaking suspicion that the underwear market is behind this. I think they're like, sales of underwear have been going down. Nobody really wants to buy a Christmas gift of underwear in the new year, so we got to make a tradition out of this and sell some of these old underwears before they get to New Year's. Festivals. Did anyone go to a festival or anything like a festival? I feel like festivals are kind of closed down a little bit right now, but here are some New Year's festivals around the world. Some of the world's New Year's traditions have an air of seriousness about them. They're tied up in ancient religious rituals. They've been created by lawful decrees, or maybe they just involve impressively huge fires in public spaces. Regardless, it's important to recognize why we celebrate the New Year the way we do.
In Scotland, celebrating Hogmanay, which denotes the last day of the year, is a big deal in Scotland. So much so that it overshadows Christmas. Christmas was outlawed by the Church of Scotland for nearly 4 centuries until 1958. What, really? Though the holiday has regained its popularity, the New Year festival of Hogmanay still holds a sacred place in the Scottish hearts. Hogmanay. Hogmanay.
Beautiful. In Australia, Sydney Harbour hosts one of the biggest New Year's Eve celebrations in the world. It's midsummer in the Southern Hemisphere, and thousands of people gather around the Opera House in anticipation. An aerial show and water display kick off the celebration at 6 p.m. A family-friendly fireworks show starts at 9, while the main attraction, the Harbour Light Parade, is at midnight.
Ooh.
Do we have anyone tuning in from Scotland, Australia, or Belarus? Please raise your hand and let us know you're here. In Belarus, New Year's is included as part of a 13-day festival known as Kaliadi. Kaliadi? Help me out, team. If you know for sure, let me know. It originates from an old pagan recognition of the winter solstice. It was only later that the Orthodox Christians added the celebration of Christmas on January 7th. Oh, I see you. I saw... Oh,
Can confirm.
there we go. Can confirm? It's being confirmed? Okay. I saw all of a sudden a flurry of activity. Where was I? It has customary foods in 3 ritual dinners, trick-or-treating, caroling, and more. More gift subs from Pieces of Eden.
Oh my goodness. Pieces.
More and more and more. Pieces of Eden, thank you for those gift subs.
Thank you so much for the 10 gift sub group hugs, friend.
Very much appreciate that. All right, let's round it out. We got some more here with the Netherlands,
All right.
Emily Rose.
Netherlands. In Amsterdam, Amsterdam hosts one of the world's largest street parties on New Year's Eve. If you attend, buy some oily balls. Oily ballen to eat at midnight. Tradition holds that eating these deep-fried dough balls will ward off evil spirits in the New Year's. Dam Square, the craziest, Rembrandtplein. Oh my.
Just hold on.
What?
What does this mean?
I guess that's the
We're gonna
craziest.
write it. This is Dam Square is the craziest place to get oily balls, team.
Okay, well, there's all these unofficial street parties with music, fireworks, and beer tents. Amsterdam's celebration is not for the casual partier. Some attendees have likened it to a war zone. Really?
Damn, Netherlands. Okay, so that
that
sounds...
true?
Netherlands so far sounds the most turned up for New Year's, for sure. And in the good old US of A, each year, hundreds of thousands of people flock to New York City to see the Big Apple drop at midnight. This doesn't make any fucking sense. The Big Apple drop at midnight, there's a ball. It's this ball. It's a crystal ball. It's not the Big Apple, anyway.
The Big Apple is dropping.
The Big Apple is dropping at midnight, and the author of this article did not read it after they wrote it. This New Year's Eve tradition actually began as a replacement for fireworks, which had been banned in New York City. That I did not know. In addition to watching the ball drop in other U.S. cities, you can watch peaches, giant walleye, and other locally relevant symbols lowered as the clock strikes midnight.
That is true.
That is true.
And then I think for luck, let's go to the other one.
Yeah, for New Year's luck, we're switching to the other article, mods. We're going to go over here to goodhousekeeping.com, which has a party. This looks like a fun party. I'd like to be at this party. I want one of these. This kid is stoked. Every culture has its own way to ring in the new year. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all know it. Let's get to it. And these are the things. Okay. So, Amelia.
Yeah.
I think that in order to get through all of these lucky things, we're going to have to do this like kind of speed roundy, all right?
Medium. We have a good amount of time.
Have a Hoppin' John for New Year's Day. It is said that anyone who makes this dish of black-eyed peas, pork, and rice on January 1st will experience luck and peace for the rest of the year. And maybe prosperity too, according to History.com. Hoppin' John's was, and still is, often eaten with collard greens, which can resemble paper money, and golden cornbread. The peas themselves represent coins. Some families boost the potential of their Hoppin' Johns by placing a penny underneath their dishes, or adding extra pork, which is thought to bring more luck. Will certainly bring more pork.
So Femke is noob, cheers, and confirms that as a Dutch person, it is 100% true, especially the last thing, because this year fireworks weren't allowed, and everyone still did it. And it's pronounced oliebollen.
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 Delicious.
Nice.
And Mega Pendish, thank you for being here for 5 months in a row with Ragnaros. I know about you. Thank you for being here with that good old New Year's 28 months.
Whoa.
And NMG Sup MC, thank you for being here with your Prime. Western Dakota, what's up? Thanks for using your priming sub.
Or try something round. Many cultures believe eating round food on New Year's Eve will lead to prosperity. In Italy, lentils in a New Year's dish serve as the same function as black-eyed peas and Hoppin' John, with their round shape representing coins. And in the Philippines, it's customary to eat 12 round fruits, one for every month, to ensure a year of abundance. The fruits usually take center stage at the table for the medianoche, or the midnight meal.
I just have to throw out this association. We've been saying black-eyed peas a lot. You know how in that one black-eyed peas song, they're like, I'm so 2008, you so 2000 and late.
Yeah.
Do you think that the black-eyed peas celebrate New Year's
With black
by listening to that song and eating lentils?
Maybe. We have to ask them.
Just a thought. Dots in dresses. And in the Philippines, revelers don't just try to eat circles. Partygoers like to wear them too. Polka dots are all the rage on December 31st, increasing the chance of a fortunate new year.
Ooh.
So I'm seeing a lot of things about circles.
And lentils.
Lentils.
Watch something drop. Crowds have been gathering in New York City's Times Square to watch the ball drop since 1907. And while the first one was just iron and wood, today you can watch a 12-foot, 11,875-pound geodesic sphere covered in 2,688 Waterford crystals, triangles, and 32,256 LEDs to make it decent?
Make its descent.
Oh, make its descent, even from the warmth and comfort from your own home. Or you can see something else fall as a visual countdown to the new year. In Plymouth, Wisconsin, hosts a big cheese drop. And in Kennett Square, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, uses a giant mushroom. And in New Orleans, drops a fleur-de-lis, formerly a big gumbo pot. No matter what the symbol is, it does make for a dramatic countdown.
You know what makes for a dramatic countdown to watch something drop? Throwing a refrigerator out your window in South Africa. That's not what you want to be watching drop, in my opinion.
You have a pickle in your hometown that drops?
Oh, that's nice. Anybody else watch something unusual be lowered down to start the year? Or did anyone wear white like they do in Brazil? Making it easier to choose your New Year's Eve outfit, everyone wears white for good luck and peace. Plus, matching outfits make for great photos. That's a fact. Anybody wore white on purpose for New Year's?
Jump 7 waves. Also in Brazil, if you head to the beach, you can increase your luck by heading into the water and jumping over 7 waves. You get 1 wish for each wave. Giving gifts. Christmas was banned in Soviet Russia, so New Year's became the big gift-giving occasion. Presents were not delivered by Santa, but by Ded Moroz, or Father Frost, often aided by his granddaughter. Anyone ready for a round of gifts? Gifts?
Yeah,
Gifts?
I'll take a round of gifts. Yeah, let's do it. Make a resolution. How many of you made a resolution for the new year? You might think that making resolutions for New Year's is a relatively recent trend, historically speaking, but the tradition is very old. Probably more than 4,000 years old, in fact. Historians believe the Babylonians, one of the first cultures to actually celebrate the changing of the year, made promises to pay debts or return borrowed objects. If they could do it, so can you. Need a little help figuring out your 2022 goals? There's a link on the website you can use for a resolution suggestion. Did anyone make a New Year's resolution that they would like to share with us? Feel free to type it into the chat. We won't read it out loud, but you can put it out into the world. And Nicole Wandering, thanks for being here with the double gift subs. Appreciate you. Murky Play and Big John, welcome to the spot. Welcome back.
Make a fish dish. Fish is considered another good New Year's Eve entree, since fish only swim in one direction, forward, like the movement of time.
Oh, or smash a plate in Denmark. We learned about breaking dishes being a good thing. People go around breaking dishware on the doorsteps of their friends and family. And the more shards that are in front of your home the next day, the luckier and more well-liked you are. Unless you're the one who has to sweep, apparently. But try to keep it to the doorstep. I once threw a cup at my friend's house, a reveler told the University of Copenhagen's University Post. The cup didn't break, but his window did instead. Ooh!
Eat 12 grapes. Yes, exactly 12. 1 at each stroke of midnight. That's what they do in Spain. Pop 1 grape for every month of the year. Eating 1 grape at each of midnight's 12 clock chimes guarantees you a lucky year, if and only you simultaneously ruminate on their significance. Each grape represents an upcoming month. If you fail to consciously finish your grapes by the time the clock stops chiming, you'll face misfortune in the new year. Ooh, that's a lot to chew on.
Wow, that's a lot to chew on. All right, but hear about this. Let me know. I want to take this ad off the side of the screen. There we go. Smooch a loved one. You've heard of this one before. When the clock strikes midnight, you're supposed to kiss someone you love. It's not just about stealing a smooch, according to the Washington Post. This is borrowed from English and German folklore, which stated that it's the first person with whom a person came in contact that dictated the year's destiny. Choose your partner wisely. I did get a kiss at New Year's at midnight. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
From Amelia, I should clarify. Find your love. No one to kiss? It said in Ireland that you can put a sprig of mistletoe or holly or ivy under your pillow on December 31st, and you'll dream of your future partner. Sweet dreams, to be sure.
Ooh. You can also decorate your front door. To Greeks, Onions are a symbol of good luck and fertility because they sprout even when no one is paying attention to them. On New Year's Eve, families gather in Greece to hang bundles of onions above their door as a means of inviting that prosperity into their home. It's also said that on New Year's Day, parents wake up their children in the morning by gently bonking their kids on the head with the onions that were outside. Good morning!
Good morning. Have an onion head, you onion head. You can jump into the new year. In Denmark, it said people stand on their chairs, and leap into January at midnight to bring good luck and banish bad spirits. Couldn't hurt, unless you break the chair.
Buy a new lucky charm. In Germany and Austria, there are a few different lucky symbols that you can gift to friends and family to bring them good fortune. These include pigs, mushrooms, clovers, and chimney sweeps. You can also buy little tokens of these lucky charms at a Christmas market or get edible ones in fun combinations and made out of marzipan.
Marzipan. Wish everyone a good year. Walloon and Flemish farmers in Belgium make sure everyone can get in on the festivities, even the livestock. They rise early on January 1st to wish a happy new year to all the cows, horses, pigs, and chickens and other farm animals. That way, they'll have a good farming year. I like that. Anybody ever say good luck to an animal? Everyone wants to tell their animal Happy New Year.
We told Theo Happy New Year.
We did tell him Happy New Year, and he will bless our crops.
Swinging that bread. While lots of countries have food-related traditions, Ireland's most interesting tradition doesn't involve eating. Instead, the Irish bang on the walls of their homes with Christmas bread. It's said to chase any bad spirits out of the house to start the new year off with a clean slate. A good house tidying, presumably after banging bread, is also an Irish tradition. Okay, friends in Ireland, do you bang your Christmas bread on the walls of your house? That sounds cool.
It sounds cool. It sounds totally cool. Yeah. Sounds like something an absolutely sober person would do. Pack light. In fact, pack nothing at all. In Colombia, people take empty suitcases and run around the block as fast as they can. It's supposed to guarantee a year filled with travel. One writer for the Tampa Bay Times tried it with her Colombian husband in her Florida neighborhood. Upon seeing two silhouettes tearing down the street at midnight with backpacks in their arms, our neighbors, who were outside to watch the fireworks, made a beeline to their front door. We worried they were calling the police, the writer said. However, they did travel to Colombia that year.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So I guess it worked. And Luke Lemon Art, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Appreciate that. Krypton Man and Matt Love, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Gata Witwam. And Western Dakota, thank you for those cheers. Fun fact, the sphere doesn't leave Times Square. It stays there all year long, but it only gets raised up on New Year's Eve. That's interesting. I did not know that, Western Dakota. I did not know that.
Hide a surprise.
Oh, yes.
In Greece, New Year's desserts isn't just a treat. It's a game of chance. Guests are served vastilopita, or a cake or sweetbread that has a coin baked into it. Whoever finds the coin will have good luck in the next year. In Scandinavian countries, they do something similar with rice pudding, served either on Christmas or New Year's. One portion will have a peeled almond in it, and whoever finds it in their bowl is assured luck in the new year, and they might also win a prize.
Keep the windows open. Doors, too. It is a common superstition that opening the doors and windows will let the old year out and the new year in unimpeded. Let's hope this old year goes out as quickly as possible, please. I like that idea. It was very, very rainy for us for a bunch of days leading up to the new year, so it was nice to open up all the windows. But that was more just because it was stuffy inside.
Yeah. Smash the peppermint pig.
What?
Smash that peppermint pig. In upstate New York, they sell special peppermint pigs all throughout the holiday season. Everyone gets to take a turn hitting it with the special candy-sized hammer and eating a piece for good fortune in the coming year. The peppermint is very strong, so only take a small piece, but at least you'll start the new year with fresh breath.
Anybody want to buy a peppermint pig?
I'm okay.
I'm good too.
I don't really like peppermint that much, to be totally honest.
Try to predict what'll come next. In Germany, you can buy a... Oh, okay, I'm going to try this one. Bleigesen. 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 Bleigesen? Bleigesen. Pieces, thank you for helping me. It will supposedly give you hints as what is to come for the year ahead. The tradition is to melt lead, now tin or wax, since lead is poisonous, and that's a horrible idea to melt lead, on a spoon over a candle and then pour the metal into cold water. The resulting shape will tell you your fortune. Interesting. Round balls represent good luck rolling your way, for example, while swords predict risk-taking. Interesting. Kind of like reading tea leaves.
Eat long food for a long life. In Japan, it's traditional to eat toshikoshi soba, a dish with long buckwheat noodles that's served hot or cold. The noodles symbolize longevity, and the hardy buckwheat plant symbolizes resilience. Oh, okay, here it is again.
Choose your underwear carefully, team.
Choose your undies carefully, because in certain countries, especially in Latin America, believe that the color of your underwear can bring good things to you in the next 12 months. Yellow is for luck, red is for love, and white brings peace.
But why does it have a bow tie? Breakfruit. In Turkey, pomegranates are symbols of abundance. Eating them is great, sure. But if you really want a good 2022, you'll smash the fruit on your doorstep. It's said that the more pieces there are, and the further they spread, the more prosperous you will be. And for a little extra luck, sprinkling salt in front of your door will bring peace. All right, Amelia loves pomegranates. I don't think she would allow me to smash a pomegranate.
I would if
into
it's for...
Really?
Yeah, if it's for a New Year's, if it's to bring luck and good vibes.
But afterwards you'd be like, wait, no, my precious, my baby. It's
I
my
would
little
probably
tiny
go
jewel,
and
so
then eat
delicious.
it. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Hey, Speedy Wheels! What's up, Speedy? Good to see you, friend. Thanks for being here with your Prime Gaming. And I see this one. You can sing Auld Lang Syne. Y'all know this song? Created and credited to the Scottish poet Robert Burns, who sent it to the Scots Musical Museum in 1788. But the writer himself admits that he didn't create the lyrics. He was just the first to transcribe an old folk song. But no matter who wrote them, the words are beautiful, and singing them out as the clock strikes midnight is a time-honored tradition. If you really want to impress the other members of your party, you can learn the other verses, and there are 10.
Send your wish down the river. In Singapore, they decorate its Singapore River with wishing spheres containing the hopes of dreams of New Year's revelers. Illuminated and en masse, they make quite a statement. In the past, tens of thousands of spheres have floated down the river. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful until we have to do a charity stream to raise money to pull all the garbage out of the water.
Maybe they're made of of paper or something.
I hope they're made of biodegradable things. We can get into it. Throw water out the window. Look out below. In Puerto Rico, they believe that dumping a bucket of water out the window drives away the evil spirits. If that seems a little too unfair to the people who might be passing by, Puerto Ricans also sprinkle sugar outside their house to invite the good luck in, which is a little sweeter, if you can forgive the pun. Listen for bells. In Japan, the Omisoka Buddhist temples ring bells about 108 times, as in the lead up. Like, what did they not try to make this a whole sentence? As in the lead up to the new year. Each chime is supposed to root out a worldly passion, such as anger, suspicion, or lust. The last toll comes at midnight.
Ooh. Burn up the old year. In Ecuador, bad parts of the years, or año viejo, are turned into effigies and burned. People make sawdust-filled dummies out of politicians, pop culture figures, and other characters, and then burn them at midnight as a sort of cleansing ritual.
Okay, hold on. I have to clarify that it's not that they don't make them out of politicians. There's they're supposed to be representations of the politicians. We don't put a bunch of politicians together to create the FG. That I just want whoever is out there in the world, if you ever write something and then publish it, just read it one time through. Just one time through. Go for a dip.
You keep going.
Since the early 1900s, it's been a tradition to start off January 1st by submerging in freezing cold water, a ritual known as the polar bear plunge. Often, participants who have a high tolerance for cold or a high need for attention from other people use this as an opportunity to raise money for local nonprofits. So all of the teeth chattering is not for naught. What do you think, team? Would you jump into freezing cold water to celebrate the new year?
No.
No? No?
No.
Be choosy about your first guest. The first person you allow through your door in the new year may set the tone. In Scotland, the Isle of Man, and some other parts of northern England, the first footer, as it's called, was extremely important. Tradition in those parts of the world states to select a man who is tall and dark, as a protection against Vikings, who would come with simple gifts of coal, salt, shortbread, and whiskey, representing the basic needs of heat, food, and drink. Choosing wisely meant good luck for the upcoming year.
Spice up your champagne. In Russia, champagne gets an extra ingredient on New Year's. Revelers write a wish down on a piece of paper, burn it, and add the ashes to the drink.
Whoa.
Cheers!
I mean, I like the writing a wish down and burning it up. I don't think I want to drink burnt wishes, but save a wish for next year. Or instead of burning your wishes, you can have everyone write down a resolution, goal, or wish, or a note, into a jar for their future selves, and then save it for next year. On the next New Year's Eve, you can retrieve the jar and read the notes and see how far everyone has progressed.
Nice.
I really like that. I think that's a nice idea, a good intention. Thank you all for coming along this bumpy road of many traditions that we've learned about. Does anyone have a favorite one that stood out to them, or something that they would like to share with the class? Let's do a pop quiz.
I like the one about the circles eating fruits that are in spheres and wearing polka dots and stuff.
Yeah, the round food eating I could definitely be down for. The wearing white or wearing circles on your clothes.
Colored underwear.
I don't want my underwear to determine the future.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Oily balls.
Trish Daly, thank you for those double gift subs or double cheers. Appreciate you.
Having the 12 grapes at midnight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the plate smashing. Sounds like fun.
Kissing a loved one. The pomegranates.
Yeah, gotta kiss a loved one if you want to. Western Dakota also has this message that some Eastern European cultures believe that you should blow cinnamon into the home from outside to bring in happiness and grounding in the new year. Interesting. Does anyone have any other traditions that they celebrate and they want to type in? Feel free to share them with everyone here. I think that for me, the new year means a chance for a bit of a clean slate and a fresh look at another year coming our way. Another chance to do things again. And Pieces of Eden, yo!
Hey!
Thank you for 10 gifted subs. That's incredibly generous of you again.
Thank you so much, friend.
Really appreciate that. Thank you, Pieces. Appreciate you. And Amy Versus, appreciate your double gifted subs as well. If you got one of those gift subs, be sure to thank the folks who gave them to you. And check out that starter kit if you'd like to learn your way around the channel a little better if you're new. We have to do something important.
Yep.
We have to decide what we're going to study together next Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, so type something into the chat that you are interested in learning about next Tuesday, and we will do another poll to decide what our next Curiosity Chill will be about.
Ooh, what's that you say?
Whales.
Whales are on the list. What else we got? Financial advice. Crystallized faith. I am not technically legally a financial expert enough to give financial advice, but I will put saving for retirement.
Yeah.
I'm putting saving for retirement on there. It's gonna be my mojo. By the end of 2022, all of you are gonna have a retirement savings account. Bread. I mean, bread is hard to say no to.
Yeah.
Get that bread. Give me one more category that you like. I see butterflies. Have we done one on butterflies? No.
No, I don't think
Butterflies and maybe we put them together. Butterflies and moths. Butterflies and moths together. Okay, how about one more? One more really cool one. Y'all, look at all these, so many good...
Chakras?
Oh, chakras, sure. I think we did do something like that, but we could always do it again. There's 5. I think 5 is good. Type a 1 in the chat if next Tuesday we should study whales. Number 2 in the chat, and I'll be amazed if this wins, saving for retirement. Number 3, bread. Number 4, butterflies and moths. And number 5, the chakras. Interesting. Sending you some good vibes, Dakota. I hope you have a wonderful day as best you can, everybody. Take good care of yourselves and, get some rest if you need it. Whales and saving for retirement. Butterflies and moths are in the lead right now. It's looking like it's going to be whales. You love to see it. Love to see it. Thank you all for being here. Basically, because saving for retirement's not going to win this poll, and it probably will never win against a different category of animals that everybody loves, I'm just going to throw this out, that 10% of all you earn is yours to keep. Okay? When you make $100, keep $10 for your little old self. I promise it will make you feel happy. All right, whales. Whales win the poll. I actually love whales, and as a kid, I'm going to try to get a picture from my ma of my whale toy collection as a kid, because I had a lot of whale figurines and stuff. I'm sure I have a good image that I can share with you all next. You can keep 100% of it if you want, but you probably won't do much. It's kind of hard to not spend any money. That'll ruin your mojo. You got to use it. You got to use like a tool. All right, here we go. We should change this up for next week, and we have an awesome whales. Whales is going to be fun. It's going to be a whale of a time. And we have an awesome raid. Our friend Gabs is doing the streamy thing, playing Stardew Valley, so we're going to go show some love to Gabs Smolders.
Oh, that sounds great.
And thank you to our awesome moderators. Can we please end the stream with showing a lot of love to those mods and lieutenants? To answer your question about the Horizon Zero Dawn bonus stream, I did mention that on Sunday, but I misspoke because today's my 10-year anniversary with my beautiful wife. And even though she loves Horizon Zero Dawn, we have a sushi date. We're gonna go make some sushi and have a little romantical day together. So it is very likely the next time we play some Horizon Zero Dawn will be on Sunday again. We probably have 2 more streams of that main story quest style before we move into the DLC, in preparation for Horizon Forbidden West, which is coming up on good old February or September 20th. And Amelia's going to tell you what we're doing on Saturday.
Saturday, we're starting Mass Effect 3, so come and join us for that. And then Friday, we're so excited because it's going to be our first Dechart Games Club, and we're talking about Detroit Become Human.
Yes, Detroit Become Human. It's a game you all know. We're going to discuss the things we love about it, the things that we would want to see kept for another video game, which things would we change, and Amelia and I are going to continue with this Games Club every first Friday and third Friday of every month. We're going to start with Detroit Become Human on January 7th. On January 21st, we're going to explore Resident Evil. We've played Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil Village. Then in February, we're going to get into Until Dawn and all of its many paths. And then once we complete Horizon Zero Dawn, we're going to do a Dechart Games Club on Horizon Zero Dawn, February 18th, before playing the sequel. And if you want to think about it like a book club, it's basically that. If you've played these games or watched them played, or you just love them as much as we do, join us and talk about as we unpack our favorite things about these games. Gab is streaming. Let's get to the raid. And Triceratops with 3 long horns. Welcome back for 34 months. Happy New Year, friend. Appreciate you being here. I'm grateful for you joining, Puka Girl. Thank you for joining, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you. And let's get going on this raid, shall we? My name is Bryan.
My name's Amelia.
And this is our Twitch. Go say what's up to Gab for us. And if you want to drop a follow, do it. Let's raid in 3, 2, 1, raid!